How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Home of FotisNome. I think this is like part 6, I believe. Yes, part 6. I just looked it up. So, with that said, I want to do the tower today, which you knew. Next episode, I want to do the landscape with a lot of the interior design. I want to do the greenhouse, the bedroom, any other furniture that we might want to add. I think I want to put like a little couch. There's not really much more to add. So, and then the final episode is going to be us doing the kitchen. But with that said, I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about an idea I had. I want to start making an adventure survival map, or adventure map, I guess you could say. I've got the idea, you know, when we started making like this book key, you know, that gave me the idea of, you know, what if you started in this house, we would go ahead and build a story on the channel here, and, you know, stuff like this book you would gain after, you know, completing a quest or, you know, completing some of the storyline or whatever, and eventually you would gain access to this secret lair of all the really good potion rooms. But you would start out with something like this. Now, I'm still working on how I'm going to tie it in to, you know, like how are you going to get items? Because I don't want you to be able to go through and, you know, just mine stuff. You know, I don't want you to be able to really break blocks. So there has to be like a way for you to, you know, gather resources in order to still play. And, you know, how would a potion help you, you know, advance through the game a little easier? And something like this with a basic enchantment room, you know, probably break this back even a little bit further just so you can get super basic enchantments at first, and then upstairs I want to put like a full enchantment room. That's what this tower is going to be. And how are we going to tie that in to be something that you can acquire? So like right now, like, and by acquire I mean like probably do like something like this again, you know, where you have to toss in an item that you gained through the quest to you know, to gain access to that second level of the house where you have a full enchantment room and stuff like that. I think that'd be a lot of fun of, you know, stuff like that. So you know, once we finish this house, I'm gonna rebrand this series. So we got 3 more episodes to this. We got the tower, the greenhouse interior, and then the kitchen. So 3 more episodes, and then we will start working on an adventure map together. And I think that'd be super cool. We can do like a nice village here, like probably pretty big, or probably leave some space. We'll probably put it over here, make a nice little swamp village, and, you know, do a lot of story. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So we can get into that in a later date, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If it's a yay or a nay for you, please be sure to go ahead and let me know. Your opinions do matter to me. So without further ado, let's go ahead, start working on our tower. Alright, so first off, this thing is not very pleasant to the eyes. Let's be honest. I can even admit that. So I know it doesn't look very good. But we will change that, and hopefully for the better. We are going to do a second floor. So our second floor will have to be right here. So we're going to have to make a transition. And with that transition, I'm thinking, obviously not this block, but if we take this going up, just like so, we'll just do this all the way up, a nice long, you know, structural beam going all the way through. And I kind of want just kind of like a little wizard's tower where you could overlook everything. It's not going to be much taller than this. Definitely going to have like a vaulted peak into it, I'm thinking. So we can take all of this and just pretty much make a second floor, and, you know, fill in the walls, and then we'll throw in some detail into those walls, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so here we go. And I did a little thinking here. So what I'm thinking that we'll do, we'll start here in the bottom. This is going to take quite a bit of effort here. We're not just going to be designing a tower, we're going to be designing into our potential adventure map here. So when you complete quests, I have decided that you're going to get books. And we'll do something exactly like this, or if it's going to be more permanent, it'll be like a one and done. I like this idea because it's kind of like a secret lab that you want to keep secret from everyone. But in this case, we're just going to be going up into, just kind of, obviously this first layer is going to be the enchantment room, the full enchantment, where you can get 30 or level 30 enchantments. And I'm thinking that we'll do like dungeon quests where there'll be like, a lot of spawners where you can just go through and, kill a lot of mobs. But you'll also want things that, once you get to the, your max level, I guess you could say, you'll have diamond armor, which will be quest given. And I think that'll be on the top of this tower. Is like, once you finally get to the top layer, you will receive the best armor, the best stuff. So, and then that will increase your ability to play in the world. And the way I want to do this is we're going to rip this out. This, just this side. And I'm thinking that we'll do it like a bubble column in a way that, you'll get your item that will unlock the door. It'll pull, like a set of, just a small little piston door, super simple, nothing complicated, out of the way so that you can walk into your bubble column. I'm thinking I'll do the same thing with the iron trap door, or not iron trap door, just iron bars. We will go through and just place 2 here, just like so, and then we'll have the bubble column behind us. So you'll know that it's going to be coming in the future. So if we grab some soul sand, oh, that's not how you spell soul. We can place that down there. Don't mind the zombie. He's gone now. We can fill this in just like so, and then I'll put like a piston here because you can't access that in there. So if we put water, go like this, and you're like, oh, what's up there? How do I get in there? And it's just just another form of showing, like, just a way to get into something, I guess. Like, it's showing you that there is something. It's not completely hidden. I like this idea that it's completely hidden. We'll probably switch this out for something just like that. I'll probably make the whole floor blue just because this looks horrendous. I know it looks horrendous. So we'll just do something like, let's see here. Maybe if we just do pistons, like, obviously sticky pistons. But what if we just did like a lever? Like, super simple, like nothing crazy. This will probably be like one of the first things that you receive, and it'll give you a lever that you can place. You can go ahead and place it on a wall. And I'll put like a sign up here that says, place lever here. And this will be the only place that a lever will affect anything. So if we go ahead, we'll have to do some terraforming of the, well, I guess it's not really terraforming. I guess we'll have to build around this. Let's see here. If I wanted, yeah, because if we did this, it's just gonna flow out. So just for test purposes, I don't know if water will affect carpet. Or maybe just an iron door in general would work. But what if we did something along the lines of this? That's on that door. That's on that one. Something like that. Because if you did this twice and we grabbed our water, it wouldn't flow through. So we would totally be okay there. I think this is something that we will do. You would award, 2 levers. Let's fill this in. So you'd have something like that, so you could, walk in, and that would bring you to your second floor after you have achieved both levers. We could even do 2 quests for this. So you get one, you power it, you power the other, and then voila, you have access to your door. But it'd be a 2-part quest. You'd have part A, part B. I like that. I think that would work out well. Well, you can go ahead, fill this in just like so, and it doesn't look bad. We can continue this theme, I guess, for now. I'll probably come in and put some more detail in a later date. So let's go ahead, fill the rest in with water, make sure that we're not going to destroy any redstone, stuff like that, little things. We will go ahead, put the levers here, they work here, and I had it in the center, and that's all good. That's good and everything, but then you have no way down, so I just came up with this little system where it's typical vine slow, so you don't take damage, but you also can't get back up this way. You're not going to be able to break blocks, so you can't build through it. And the string is here so that the vines don't come all the way down, because that would also allow you to climb up if they came all the way. So the string is there to stop them, but it is enough to make sure that you don't take damage, because that would be no good. So there we go. So these will be here, just like so. Yeah, okay. There we go. And I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't know that's probably really old, but I didn't know that you could put a lever next to an item frame. I just didn't. So, but there you go. If you didn't either, now you do. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sold on it, but at the same time, I kind of like it. It would have been better if it was a perfect circle. It would look a lot better if that were the case, but this is the design that I went with originally, so I'm just working with what I got. So right now we got enough room to do our enchantment room, a proper enchantment room, and that is. I did end up breaking that, so I need to fill that in real quick before I forget. So let's go ahead. We got this. We got our little room. I did end up moving this hopper over one, and it still works. I had a little troubles with, I had to rewire a couple things, but it all works. It's all good. So if we look, there we go. It opens up fine still. And oh, hey, I thought I was gonna get crushed in that. Anyway, it still works. Now it's centered to this. I made the carpet look a little better. Technically, I don't need a lot of this. Like, I don't need any of that, but for aesthetic reasons, I think it looks fine. I did do a little bit of floor. We got all this set up nicely now. I do need to replace these two, just like so, just to make it feel better. I like that there's a little window in here. Works out great. We got our little trapdoor where you'll put the levers here. Open that up. We'll be golden. Let's run outside. I closed up all my exit holes. So now we can go out here, and it doesn't look bad. You guys gotta let me know what you think down below. Maybe if I took off a lot of these extras, so maybe if I just left like the main corners, yeah, maybe add one right dead center, because that's 1, 2, technically 2 corners. It's not really dead center, but it kind of looks centered. So I think I'll leave that one there. That works out well. So I like it. So we're gonna just do one more layer of this, and then we'll put a nice little dome on it. So let me get to it, and I'll be back. From a top angle, this kind of looks like a crown. I kind of like that, because you could be like the king of these lands. I mean, you're more like a lord, but still counts, in my opinion. I like it. Little update. I didn't do anything in here. I'm just gonna put an enchantment room in here. We'll probably do that next episode. After when we do all the interior design. So, and then this will be like, this is like supposed to be like the area that you want. This is like end game. This is, you've won. You've beaten everything. I was actually also thinking another idea I could run past you is having like a button, like once you get up here, obviously you have the best of the best. You've done most or all the quests. I want to put like a command block that would switch you into survival. So then you could actually start playing like a normal Minecraft game, but in this world that I've already created for you. I think that's a good idea. Let me know if you want me to do that. I definitely can. That is no problem at all. Let's start building this up. I kind of want to start finding a shape of sorts. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this one. Maybe something like that. A little up and over. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And then we'll meet up in the middle. Kind of like that. Sure. I like that. Just, yeah, whatever. But that's kind of how my building style is. It's just kind of winging it until, you know, a lot of trial and error. It may not be effective for most people, but I feel like I make it work well enough. This needs to go up. This needs to come over. Like this? Is that all consistent? Yeah, that's all consistent. That goes there. Definitely place this in like so. Break that. So we're slowly coming into a peak, and then I can fill in all the gaps. So obviously the next spot is right there. That is up like that. And then this just needs to come up way up. Been slacking on that bit. What if we go something like this? And then like that. Is that ugly? Kind of. Not really. I like it. So then we can definitely start shaping this in with the glass. Sorry if I'm not talking a lot or enough during this. But a lot of thinking going on. A lot of black smoke coming out of my ears here. Let's see here. We got that. This is going to be a second level, I think. No. This can come out like this. Perfect. Yeah, just like that. It's interesting. It's unique. I don't like the stone. It's the only stone that we have going on. What if we were to replace the base? Yeah, that's a drastic change, huh? Let me sleep real quick. I'm gonna have to say yes to that. See, now that top doesn't feel out of place. I pulled it together. You know, we started the house with a base of that, and now we finished the top of it. So it is now. It looks better, and I feel like with more stone, it makes the iron bars look better because now we have that gray tone in there as well. So it pulls all well. I like how this turned out. Let me know what you guys think. I will fill in the rest of the glass. That's not, you know, not a huge deal. So we'll do something like that, just to pull it through, like so. But let me know what you guys think about this idea and all of the. I threw out a lot of ideas this episode. But mainly, let me know what you think about turning this into an adventure series or an adventure map. Alrighty, guys. Well, this turned out alright. You know, it doesn't look. It's not the best tower out there, but it's also not. Okay, it's pretty bad, but I like it. I think it turned out well enough for what it is. I'm happy with it. You know, it's something I made, so I like it. But let me know in the comments whether or not you like this. Number 2, let me know what you think about making an adventure series out of this map. I'd love to do it. If you guys don't want to see it, let me know, and then I won't make it. But I'll probably just do it on my own time if you don't want to see me record it. But if you do enjoy my content and all the stuff I make, please be sure to subscribe. We're growing at a pretty good rate, and I'm really happy about it. We're almost at 60 subscribers. So be sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you liked this episode, please be sure to leave me a like, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.